Hello, guys. I hope you're all doing great. Ha. I'm telling you that Africa has all decided to be out of the colonization. They have all decided to be out of all the colonial countries. If you have really listened to what has been happening, especially at the UN, the 78th editions of the UN there in New York, United States of America. The most interested part where I focus most was the speech of the Minister of External Affairs of Burkina Faso. I was really being impressed by the speech of the guy. He started by congratulating the heroines of Africa, those who fought for the independence of Africa. Called them name by name one after the other. He gives his salute to them of their greatness. Come back, hold his speech. I was really impressed of his speech because he was firm and truthful. And I will tell you people something which you need to know. Ibrahim Traore is the main target. Now, they will do all their possibility to bring him down. Even what is happening in Niger is just a distraction. Ibrahim Traore is the main target. They will eliminate him. Because he's the full incarnation of Thomas Sankara. The speech at the UN has really created a lot of problems. Yeah. But I have confidence to Africa. I have confidence to Africans. And I have confidence to those who have taken power now and decide to do the right thing, especially people like Ibrahim Traore, Doumbouya as well, and Assimi Goïta. There is a specific video for Mamadou Doumbouya of Guinea-Bissau, pardon, and Assimi Goïta through his Minister of External Affairs of Mali. Guys, I wonder we all should have a view and listen to the speech of the Minister of External Affairs of Burkina Faso. The speech will be in French, but I will translate certain briefings to you people. It won't be all because the speech is very long. I will translate just some keywords, points to you people which the guy pointed out for us to be clear on that. Just the fact. Thank you.
Excellence.
Excellency, distinguished President of the 78th session of the UN General Assembly, distinguished Secretary General of the United Nations, distinguished participants, on behalf of His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, President of the Transition Head of State, I convey to you, I pay a humble tribute to the memory of those great world leaders who embodied the hopes and dreams for a just and equitable world through their commitment, determination, and sacrifice. I'm thinking in particular of Fidel Castro of Cuba, Patrice Emery Lumumba of Congo, Modibo Keïta of Mali, Ruben Nyobe and Félix Moumier of Cameroon, Sylvanus Olympio of Togo, Che Guevara of Argentina, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X of the USA. Nelson Mandela of South Africa, Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya, Amilcar Cabral of Guinea-Bissau and Cabo Verde, Marian Mugabe of the Republic of Congo, Captain Noel Isidore Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso, and others. These leaders were largely executed violently. Others were assassinated. They died in prisons or from poisoning. Their only crime in each case was embodying the dreams, ambitions, and hopes of the peoples that have been killed, raped, trampled, and pillaged. Mr. President, my presence at this august podium before the UN on behalf of Burkina Faso, country of upstanding men, is not to beat my breast in lamentation. And I am not here either to make a flowery speech. I was sent here to tell you that the lies of states, diplomatic hypocrisy, the thirst for power, the frenetic quest for profit, the diabolical spirit of domination and exploitation of man by man, these are the true wounds that poison our coexistence and drive all societies toward perdition, including our organization, the UN. His Excellency, Mr. Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the UN, His Excellency, Mr. Joe Biden, President of the United States, His Excellency Dennis Francis, representative of Trinidad and Tobago to the UN, elected President of the 78th session of the General Assembly, His Excellency Luis Inácio Lula da Silva, President of the Republic of Brazil. Allow me to cite excerpts from your respective statements delivered at this very podium at the opening of this 78th session. First of all, and I quote, "We are living in an upside-down world. Bodies litter the beaches where billionaires bask." Secondly, and I quote, "We are at a crossroads. We have a common cause, that is leaving to our children a world with a better social environment," end quote. For the third person, despite difficulties, we can emerge from this. What we lack is not ability, but political will. Otherwise, we'd be able to provide progress and peace for all, end quote. And for the fourth personage I'm citing, quote, "There's a dissonance between rhetoric and practice, the facts. The UN Security Council is paralyzed. The UN must shoulder its responsibilities in a world of solidarity and justice as laid out in the UN Charter."
Hello, guys. You heard him right. He called the heroes of Africa and congratulated them. He commented on it by saying this: "They fought for freedom and independence, but they were all got murdered, either in prisons or by poison in the prison where they were. Lies of states and predominance of fellow human being by a human being." What do he mean by lies of state? The vision that the Western has made us to see and understand, the brainwashment of us in the name of democracy. We shall not breathe again in Africa because there is democracy, whatever, democracy, this and that. No. Want us to forget our ethnic culture in the name of the Western democracy. Democracy. Does that sound something to you people? That they should allow us Africans to decide on what we want and how we want it to be. Let the predominance of the war or of state shouldn't be decided by someone else from another country. Let those from Cameroon decide by themselves, and let those from Burkina Faso decide by themselves what they want, because they know what is best for them. Lies of the state. It comes to the same thing. People are on power in the name of president, democratically elected, but working for nobody. If you have seen in the recent videos, my first video, the video made by Yoweri Museveni, the president of Uganda, he told them he cannot continue going to the FME to borrow money which he cannot invest in his country. What is then the use of that money he is borrowing? Meanwhile, he can't invest. When you go there to borrow money, they are giving you conditions. You can just steal the money. You won't invest anywhere. Meanwhile, you are borrowing the money in the name of your country. Guys, be wise. You heard the speech of the Minister of External Affairs of Burkina Faso. Guys, Africa is up. It's time for us to take things at hands, no matter how. No matter how cost or the ultimate price, we are in, and time is of excess. Thank you. I'll do the next video tomorrow about the speech of Mamadou Doumbouya, showing the ways which Africans shall follow and what we must do and must not do. Thank you very much. Take care, guys. Ciao.